I want everybody to welcome to, in the music room, Guthrie Kennard and Bill Sibley.
Oh, well, thank you. Thank you, Helen. Y'all are very nice to be here. Thank you. On a warm, it's June still.
It's still June.
Is it?
Oh, my gosh. Well, thank you very much. We'll see you next time.
Fun.
Yeah. It's been a while since I've been here. Get what hair I got left out of my guitar strap. Oh, we were? She's playing tonight in Coppell. That's I would have gotten her to come down with us, but she is in love now. She's got a new boyfriend, and they're rocking and rolling.
Yep, I saw him.
Yeah, I'm so happy for her.
Good.
Yeah, and you can keep that on tape.
Yes.
So. Bill Sibley, we're going to let Bill start out tonight. We're going to do about 3 songs a piece to just kind of get in the groove when we start playing instead of back and forth.
Okay.
And later on, I added in the promo thing that we're going to have a Q&A too.
Okay.
It's just for fun.
Okay.
So you got any questions to ask, Bill?
Yeah.
You're more than welcome to ask us.
But we more than welcome to take the fifth, too, if we need to.
Yeah. So we're just going to have some fun tonight. And thank y'all, Randy. Thank you, Helen, for having us back. And thank y'all for coming out. And I'm going to do some new songs and some old songs that I've recorded way back when. And I guess, Bill, you have a mic too, so please speak up.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do something that wasn't recorded too awful long ago. I didn't start playing till I was 50. So I didn't start writing till about 58. So all my songs are kind of new, fairly new. They come from an old place, I guess. But this first song I'm going to do, I've been clean and sober 36 years now.
Yeah.
In May. Yeah. It doesn't seem like that long. But life goes fast when you're sobered up. It didn't go very fast at the beginning of it. Boy, it's racing by now.
It is that, oh boy.
And I was sitting there one night and I was thinking, about the day I quit drinking. And so I wrote this song. And this is about a drunk gets thrown out of town. And it was quite a scene. And I always dedicate this song to the Grandview, Texas Police Department. All right. Dirty red brick road leads out of this town. Wonder why y'all kick a man while he's down. What she didn't take with her, I guess she sold. This life here not ended, but it sure put on hold. So moving on, all right now. Thinking about the drinking, times that I went wrong, dreams I had for the whiskey, all long since didn't come. From the outside looking in, well, this must seem insane. Misery don't like company. Just need someone to blame, and there has to be some kind of reason. Oh Lord, now this wasn't all in vain. When you've been eating dust this long, How sweet the smell of rain. All right, Guthrie.
Oh, no.
Stranded at the crossroads, knowing I can't stay. Oh Lord, can you hear me now? Show me the way. 'Cause I can do my best to go where you choose. You know it's easy to have faith when you got nothing to lose, and there has to be some kind of reason. Oh Lord, now you know this wasn't all in vain. When you've been eating us this long, how sweet the smell of rain.
Bill Sibley.
Thank y'all. Wasn't really sure what I was going to do next. I'm going to do this weird. Since we're doing three, I'm going to do this one next. And this is kind of a new song. Sometimes I like John Prine, and when we recorded this, Guthrie was on played on it, and when we recorded this, it kind of came out reminding me of John Prine. Except I'm not as good a songwriter as he is. But this is songs about being grateful. You know, sometimes we can go through life forget to be grateful for what we got. Because if you look at it, no matter how bad things are, if you look around, somebody's got it worse.
That's true.
Depends on where you're looking, but I mean, you know. But somebody got it worse. If you lose a leg, there's somebody's got two legs missing. Celebrity on TV says his fame and fortune is taking its toll. She needs time to herself for a mental break. Single mother with 2 kids and 2 jobs sits out on the porch crying, worried 'cause her rent is late. Life is hard and we all have our problems. If it's lonely at the top, you should see it from the bottom. Race and much privilege only shows greed and selfishness, where rebellion knows no consequence. A child taken from his home, given to a system where all hope is gone, looks out at the world through a prison fence. Life is hard and troubles we got 'em. If it's lonely at the top, should see it from the bottom. Yeah, a lot never be enough. From the bottom, there's nowhere but up. In the final play, with just one more line, searching for words to say. I only valued his time. Come on, Guthrie. Leaves his wife for a younger woman. Yeah, she just loves his money. Says she makes him feel like a man. A husband by her side as she slips away. He'd give anything for just one more day. Sobbing, gently strokes her hand. Life is hard, heartaches we've got 'em. If it's lonely at the top, should see it from the bottom. Life is hard, heartbreaks we've got 'em. If it's lonely at the top, should see it from the bottom.
All right, Bill.
Very profound.
Bill, what's the name of that song?
From the bottom.
That way I won't have to call you now.
Okay, this is for Barbara right here. She kind of likes this song. I like this. This is my favorite song.
Tell us why.
Huh?
Tell us why.
Well, I don't know, but she did. I mean, the music has always, even before I started writing, music has always had a place in here that was really deep for me, and I couldn't figure out why. You know, I mean, some people, I mean, is music playing? It's like I'd be in a carload of people, and they'd all be doing, and I'd be just like. I'd be sitting back with my eyes closed listening to the song or something, you know. It's like, it just always had a really deep. And I was sitting at this, I wrote this at like 2 o'clock in the morning, and that's where I write a lot of songs at 2 o'clock in the morning. I guess because everything's quiet and you're alone with yourself. But I was sitting there and then I got to thinking about this, and it just kind of started coming out. Get off these old country roads at night, got the music playing loud. Kind of makes your mind wander. Well, my favorite artist is coming along, so let's all take a ride here. Seems never ended on a steamy summer night. A shadow steps from the darkness out into the light. Her hair looked fiery red like the hot East Texas sun. She raised her arm that was wrapped in jewelry and stuck out her thumb. I wonder, ooh, feathers in her hair, and I asked if she needed a ride. I noticed the satin bell-bottom pants as she slid over by my side. And as we went down the lonely road, she began to sing. I never heard a voice like that, or the feelings that she'd bring. I wonder, ooh, are you passing through? And are you running or coming to? And the song she sang reminds me of a girl that I did wrong, and all the love she gave me came through in that soulful song. All right. When she finished singing, she said, "This is where I get off." I said, "I didn't catch your name. Hell, never even talked." And as she opened up the door and stepped back into the dark, she said, "My name is Janice, honey. There's a piece of my heart." And she said, "Ooh, are you passing through? Are you running or coming to?" She said, "Ooh, are you passing through now? And are you running from, baby, or coming to?"
Usually they have a different key. Usually do it in a different key.
Do I?
Yeah. That's how I was going.
Not tonight.
No. We got one more.
That was three.
That was three.
Yeah.
That's on you.
That's a triple knot. I've been watching the Beverly Hillbillies. This, Denver requested this. Denver Burt is one of our best friends and one of our biggest fans. He knows every word to every song.
Oh, wow.
So, Denver, are you ready? Well, there we go. 3 days of rain, mud between my toes, a first day of sun, a cutting me a cane pole. I'm going catfish fishing, I'm going catfish fishing, fishing. A catfish, fishing. Lily Mae's in the kitchen, making something out of nothing, snapping beans and fixing while she keeps her whiskey hidden. I'm going catfish fishing. There you go, Helen. I'm going catfish fishing. A catfish, I'm fishing. Catfish, fishing. Bill Sibley on the harmonica. All right, Bill. Sting bait on my hook. I ain't had no luck. Oh, way down the end of my where the river is up. I'm going catfish fishing. I'm going catfish fishing. A catfish, I'm fishing. Catfish, fishing, all right. I'm going catfish fishing. I'm going catfish fishing. A catfish, I'm fishing. A catfish, fishing with Denver Bird. Yeah. Well, thank you. There you go, Denver. Helen singing along sounded great.
Thank you.
You and Denver got some harmonies going on.
Barbara was singing along too.
Oh, you were, Barbara?
Yes, she was. I could hear her.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, Mama's cooking.
You want me to do that? Okay.
What key? This
Same key.
same key.
All right. I had a fun time writing this song with a kid named 8-Ball Aiken from Australia. So, so I hope you enjoy it. If you haven't heard it, and if you don't like it, Bill wrote it.
You could have blamed it on 8-Ball.
That's true. Well, you're right here. Let's see. Everything's about a river with me because I grew up on a river. Up from the river come Mossy, I'm barefooted with a fishing pole. Wearing old straw hat, dirty coveralls, Mississippi mud between our toes. Over yonder on the front porch, Mr. Charlie talking up Miss Pearl. Yeah. Cool whiskey in a tin cup, sitting on top of the world. Here we go, Helen. And Mama's cooking in the kitchen, frying chicken on the stove. Mama Mama's cooking in the kitchen. Yeah, she's fixing up some Louisiana food. Sister Mabel on Sunday at the Ebenezer Baptist Church. Preacher dunked her 3 times until the devil come up out of her. Yeah. All right, Denver. If Mama's cooking in the kitchen, fried chicken on the stove. Mama's cooking in the kitchen. Dad, she's fixing up some Louisiana food. And that's what Randy say. Yeah. Have mercy. There you go, Dem. All right, Bill. Daisies and a pine box over at the funeral home. Rings on a finger, all gone missing. Grave digger had only but one arm. And Mama's cooking in the kitchen, fried chicken on the stove. Mama's cooking in the kitchen, yeah, she's fixing up some Louisiana food. And Mama's cooking in the kitchen, fried chicken on the stove. Well, Mama's cooking in the kitchen, yeah, she's fixing up some Louisiana food. Some cornbread, some beans, and some molasses, yeah. Well, thank you. Thank you. They were singing along.
Thunder and lightning?
Thunder and lightning.
Or do you want to save it for later? It's up to you.
Can I say it for later? Because let me look at the words. I haven't done it forever. I got the. What did I do with that book? It's right there. I don't even own my own book. You know, I had to borrow my own book to get my lyrics back because some of these songs I don't do for a long time. I don't know. Blue Lisa loaned it back to me. Let's see. But I will do it. All right, let's see. I go to England quite a bit, and one of my favorite places to be. And so I know playing music, you get to meet so many people, and I have like a second family from over there from when my dad was in World War II, brothers and sisters I never knew. And so I, was, over there an oversexed thing, from World War II guys. Plus he was he was a flyer. So I think I'm kidding all of Scotland.
Frequent flyer.
Frequent flyers. Yeah, Hollywood flyers they would call them. Yeah. But anyhow, all these cats over there, one of my favorite places is I love Bath. I love Bath.
Yes.
And it's just beautiful. But this is about Weston-super-Mare down on the coast, all the characters down there. And then I go to Bath, and there's a place called Jack and Danny's Place. It's this elderly lady that runs this vintage clothing, And she started it right after the war with her husband. He was a jazz musician back during World War II and stuff. But I just love this lady. She's just really cool. Got all this cool vintage stuff. And it's called Jack and Danny's Place because her husband was named Jack. And then I go from there, I go to Bristol. So the characters up in Bristol, there's an old place called the Old Duke. You can look it up. It's historical. It's kind of like, it's kind of like it's been around since the war as well. When I mean the war, I mean World War II.
Right.
Yeah, people go, whoa. And so it's, and across the street from that is where the guy wrote Robinson Crusoe, the book. So it's old and everything's down by the docks, you know. It's very Jack Ripper type of thing, you know. When it gets laid down by the docks, it's spooky, you know. And, but I love it down there. And so I wrote a song about all these characters. Bill, I'm in F. I'm in the love key. Have y'all ever heard of a writer called, his name was Chip Taylor? I met him on a Ray Wally Hubbard radio show many years ago. Chip Taylor wrote one of the most iconic rock and roll songs ever written. I'll give you a clue. Jimi Hendrix did it. It's only 3 chords. That's why I'm only using 3 chords. The Trogs did it. They made it a hit. Well, he's also John Voight's brother. Huh? You got it. Did you look it up on your phone? Huh? Oh, that's good. Next time, I'll have to buy you a drink or something. But yeah, he wrote Wild Thing. So I went, well, I was sitting in England looking over at the sea, and I just started playing these songs. Everybody thinks it's like, you know, Steve Miller, but this is like 1,000 songs written, you know, with G, C, and D, A, and B, or whatever. So I decided I'd write me a little song with just these 3 chords. It's called King Street. West End boys chasing pigeons down by the pier up on the promenade. Skies over Bath are busy down by Jack and Danny's place. Mary's in the rock and roll. Jenny Boo claims the blues. There's an eclipse over Texas. The gypsies over the moon. Eddie's introducing his one-man band tonight in the Old Duke. And Pete wears a pork pie hat. Teddy boy keeps a coin in his saddle shoes. Banks is invisible. Sadie's dressed in pink. of the city, down on King Street. Down on King Street. Go on, Helen. Down on King Street. All right, Bill. Johnny leans up against the volley, blowing his harmonica with a southern drawl. And peeping through hand-blown glass is the ghost of Daniel Defoe. Poets, writers, little dreamers, jokers, jugglers, and freaks. And never the white bride wears a wedding ring. Down on King Street. That's it. Come on, Darren. Down on King Street. All right, Chip Taylor now. Wild thing, you make my heart sing. You make everything. Yeah, groovy. But let's do it one more time. That was just practice. Wild thing. You make my heart sing. There you go. You make everything. You gotta put it right on now on this like down on King Street. Down on King Street. Well, dang, that's just a little fun song. I've been watching Beverly Hillbillies.
Jethro.
I know. I loved it. Double knot. He wanted to be double knot 7. That's cracking me up. And then I'm watching Leave It to Beaver these days. I know, but I love it. I've got it's better than I was trying to not watch the news, so I just kind of go.
Sitting over next to you over there.
Huh?
Got the beef sitting next
I do have the beef sitting next to me.
No, I was more like Wally. Eddie. I mean, yeah, Eddie. I was more Eddie.
What you got, Bill?
Well, everybody's having so much fun that these one thing about writing songs is sometimes they're fun and sometimes life's not. They're kind of how life is going. You know, sometimes life's not fun.
Nope.
And I lost my daughter in January.
I'm so sorry.
And I have to drive right by Mountain Peak on the way over here. And I was driving by this, and I'm not going to do her song yet, but I might do it later. But my mother's buried right next to my daughter, so. But I wrote this kind of for my mom because, you know, we're going to lose people, you know, in life. But this isn't about losing them, it's about what they leave us behind. And I call this song The Gift. There's a picture on the wall. To most means nothing at all. But she means more than I can say. Well, she gave me life. Tried to teach me between wrong and right. For that, I had to find my own way. You can take the color from sunrise. You can take the stars down from the sky. Oh Lord, please don't take her loving heart away. You can take the rivers and the sea. You can take the very air I breathe. Oh Lord, please don't take her loving heart from me. Well, I guess she planted a seed, book of poems that she used to read. She had put her soft hand in mine. When I was down, I could hear her say, oh, honey, it'll be okay. 'Cause I believe in you and you'll turn out just fine. You can take the color from the sunrise. You can take the stars down from the sky. Oh, Lord, please don't take her loving heart away. You can take the rivers and the sea. You can take the very air I breathe. But oh Lord, please don't take her loving heart from me. I still have that Bible that she read, but now I can't realize what it said. Inside was that loving heart of sea. So I guess she passed it on to me. Every word I said as I knelt down beside her bed. You showed me how to care and how to dream. And I began to cry. I knew it's time to say goodbye. I said, Mama, can you hear the angels sing? You can take the color from sunrise. You can take stars down from the sky. Though, Lord, please don't take her loving heart away. You can take the rivers and the sea. And you can take the very air I breathe. Oh, Lord, please don't take her loving heart from me. Thank you, Lord. You didn't take her loving heart.
All right, Bill. Sorry about that, Bill. I'm tuned a whole step down, so I got to figure out we're two different tunings. So
Let's see. I'm going to do one more blues song, I guess. Do a blues song. I was thinking back, when I was in my 20s, I was kind of a mess. I didn't sober up till I was 34, so you can imagine. But I was kind of a mess, and I was a pipe fitter for Brownie Root. And I was 20 years old, and I was a journeyman. So I was making a lot of money.
Yeah.
But I was living down in South Texas, worked at that nuclear power plant down there. And I was living with a lady, she was 34. And she had a lot of money. She was a lot of money.
Stud muffin.
That didn't work out real well.
Stud muffin.
My wife calls me names that I can't say in public.
Helen said you were a stud muffin.
That's not what my wife says. She says I was a... And they didn't chop cotton either. But I was thinking back about that time that I wrote this song here. It's called Ain't Your Kind of Man. Silk tie left hanging on your front door, and posted a letter in the mail. In the closet, tailored suits I never wore. 'Cause honey, my soul, it ain't for sale. Behind these steel gates and cold walls of stone, silver, crystal, vintage wine. Well, you gonna realize, baby, when I'm gone, well, this is your world, it's not mine. Well, I'm leaving out this westbound freeway here. I've had all this good life I can stand. And I know this is gonna get you a little bit sideways, but I ain't your kind of man. Well, I'm leaving out of here just as fast as I can go. Where to? Well, I'll never tell. What I do next, baby, hell, I don't know. But I do know this man, he ain't for sale. Well, I'm leaving out this westbound freeway here. You know, I might find me another good girl here someday, but I ain't your kind of man. 'Cause I gotta live this whole life on my way. But I ain't your kind of man.
Bill Sibley. Denver Burt. I told you. Denver knows every word to all his songs.
Sorry, Bill.
I don't.
Hey, good job.
I know you was right on time. Bill was a little off.
I was the one that saw it.
Bill was milking it.
He
Yeah,
was
I was
milking
milking
it.
And he said,
I just
Yeah,
felt
exactly.
the energy, and I just had to have more of it.
Yeah. Bill was trying to pull a Humperdinck. What's his name? Humperdinck.
Yeah, Ingeberg Humperdinck
Yeah.
or something.
All right, I got, I guess, a couple more songs. Anybody want to ask Bill anything or myself while we're here?
Time you have been playing here, there was a guy that used to, I know meant a lot to you, named Jim Rainey. He used to come here a lot, and we sure did miss him. And I was just thinking about him, thought you might want to.
his picture popped up on my Facebook in memories today, which
Oh,
I
it
thought
did.
was pretty ironic, being that y'all were playing here together.
Yeah, that
Sound
is
like
weird.
He
I know
winked.
they grew up.
I know I loved Jim. We grew up together. Matter of fact, I wrote this song. I'll do it. I'm glad you said something because I was going to save it till the second set, but I'll do it now since you brought it up. I wrote this for Jim's funeral, and I love Jim dearly. And it wasn't for him. Oh, and he's done so much. Not only for myself. I would say that every time he was here, but for so many other people, and never asked anything back. And so, I talked to his son and his wife to keep checking on him. But I went over to Rachel's house and I got her to play the violin on this. Because Jim and I, we grew up across the street from each other in Virginia, down up by the river. So I wanted to kind of, it's nostalgic as well as spiritual, I guess would be the right thing to say.
You're talking about in Richmond, right?
Yeah, outside of Richmond, Chesterfield County. And then I grew up on the James River, and we were up on the hill. Jim was born, I believe, in Georgia. Then since he was a boy, his older brother and I are dear friends still, Alan. Yeah, and he got married here not too long ago to a kind of a young Honduras woman in her 40s and 80s. And Alan's 78, I think. Well, I know. He was Alan his life hadn't been easy. So I'm really happy that this woman seems to love him. And he flew me down to Honduras. Well, I was ready to get out of there.
Oh.
Because I smoked cigarettes. And I was reading the laws just in case, and they said it was against the law to smoke.
Really?
Yeah. So I was sitting outside. He did get me a nice hotel down near the embassy, U.S. Embassy. And I was sitting out there, and there happened to be an ashtray in front of this hotel and a palm tree. So I stood behind this palm tree and had a cigarette. Not just one. That's my vice is tobacco. And so one of the cops came up in broken English, says, Honduras is a very complicated country. And I went, oh, yeah? And I looked at him and go, all I got's $20. He says, yeah. Then he goes, I'm kind of hungry. He goes, I got $20 I'll give you, so he wouldn't give me a ticket for smoking or take me to jail. Yeah, I'd never be seen again in Honduras. Oh, my gosh. I thought I was so ready to get out of there. Oh my gosh! And nothing against the Honduras people.
Wasn't like England, huh?
Huh?
Wasn't like England.
No, nothing like England. I know judges and lawyers and all kinds of folks down there. They don't care if you're a judge or not. They hang you down there. But I'm happy for Alan. But I wrote this song for Jim's deal, and I haven't played it in a while, so let me see if I can get through it. I'm a little sloppy tonight, so forgive me. was born beneath the pine trees. I was raised up on the hill above the river outside of Richmond, where deep water runs still. Under blue skies flew the back roads, with the Queen of Hearts pinned between my spokes. I could still smell the honeysuckle, hear the grinding steel rolling through the dark. I will rise over the mountains, above the sands, across the dry bed of the Jordan, out of this wilderness to the promised land. All right, Bill. I shall hear my mother's voice, my father calling me from over yonder, beyond the clouds, where my soul shall be redeemed. I will rise over the mountains, above the sands, across the dry bed of the Jordan, out of this wilderness to the promised land. I will rise over the mountains, above the sands, across the dry bed of the Jordan, out of this wilderness to the promised land. That's for Jim Rainey.
Sweet.
I see Jim sitting right there.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Well, he's a good guy. So, yes, I miss him very dearly. Well, there's this song that I wrote with Ray Wally Hubbard, and it's on his new album coming out August 21st.
Yay.
I know, I'm really looking forward to that. And I'm really grateful that he let me be a part of this as a writer. I'm not playing on it, but so. Bill showed me that.
I don't know where I learned it. I think it was an accident. What key we in?
I'm in D minor.
D minor.
Yeah.
Got it.
I'm making an E chord. That's because I'm tuned down. So when I make an E minor, you're right. All right, let's see. Are you ready? Saturday night in New Orleans, Steelers doubling down. Revelators in cotton suits, there's women in low-cut gowns. Up on the levee, the dogs barking howl. In the house of the rising sun, they're playing Fred McDowell. So tip your hat to the black crow and lift it off your head and live it up for the rest of your days. The devil won't take you till you're dead. Gamblers and loan sharks outside rattling change. Pawn shops selling second-hand shoes and a blind man's cane. Storms are coming, spinning the weather vane. A woman's on the front porch, says coming out the rain. So tip your hat to the black crow and lift it off your head and live it up for the rest of your days. The devil won't take you till you're dead. All right, Bill. Got some high heel shoes make little demons drool. In the west you walk, oh, you know she's got a fool's. A calves an evening clutch, charms in a choo-choo. That little eyes, that old cross, that killed St. Andrew. So tip your hat to the black crow and lift it off your head and live it up for the rest of your days. The devil won't take you till you're dead. So tip your hat to the black crow and lift it off your head and live it up for the rest of your days. The devil won't take you till you're dead.